Welcome back. Seeker Cast is here. So, James and me are going to talk about being a digital creator. And I want to ask James about what are the top skills to become a digital creator. If anybody want to become a digital creator newly and they want to learn, what are the top skills, say like 3 or 5 skills that you think that they need to really grasp? Because some skills would be indirect or direct. That will help them to become a better at becoming a digital creator that businesses would want to hire. Because some people think like digital creator is just like editing video and being on the like nobody sees that. Like, so yourself as a digital creator, what are the top skills that a person should be learning, you think?
So one of the first things I'd say is actually adaptation. So the ability to adapt to certain situations, because not everybody wants the same video. You might be working for different companies, or the same company might want different style of videos for you. So first one is adapt. Don't get too stubborn in the fact that like, I'm great at this, there's no need to get any better at it. Adapt, get better. It will always help in the long run. I'd say that's definitely number one. Number two is actually talking and practicing. It seems easy just to be able to talk to a mic, doesn't it? You think, well, you know, radio people talk all the time. Actually, when you're put on the spot and you have to talk, it takes a great deal of practice to be able to actually do that without to
get all these
I made that mistake my first year.
I remember the early videos we were doing. I had a lot of rights, right? So like, these are the things when you practice it, when you watch it, when you consciously see that, you evolve and you become better communicator. Because
absolutely, so you adapt. You think, right, that last video I wasn't happy with that, this is what I need to do. So it's really important to watch back, adapt, and then make changes through that going forward. Editing, and actually again adapting and getting better as you do it, because again you do learn, but try to use different systems. Because for instance, when I first used to edit, I think I mentioned my phone. I used this app on my phone. I got too comfortable with it at first, and it's too, and you think, well, I know this, but then you don't get better because there's limitations, and that's when you advance. So for me, I advanced to DaVinci Resolve, which at first, oh my god, when I first looked at it, I had no idea. It stressed me out. 100 buttons, nothing makes sense. A year down the line, I know how to do everything on there, but again, it doesn't. I wouldn't have done that had I stuck it through and just said, I'm just going to go and do it and learn. YouTube videos, there's a video about everything. You can learn. Don't hold yourself back to just one app. Experiment, try out different stuff, and obviously it's going to get better. Third one is learning new things you can do. For instance, green screening, like simple things like that. You might think, I don't need to do that for my video. Why would it help? Simple things like that can just make your video 100 times better if you can, because then you've got these different components that you can put together to one video. For instance, you've got your video, it's looking great, but you would really like something else to pop up on there without a background, without this. And then because of that, you then start to learn other things and what other buttons mean. So, it's all a big, massive learning process. Just put in the time, and, don't skip tutorials. Watch them till the end. You get lots of tips, and listen to people that have done it for
put in the time and learn it. And actually, these are the core things. Like, the skill-wise, as James explained, right? Being adaptable and being willing to practice yourself to being in front of the camera. And then the softwares you have to change on, keep on going on the softwares that you want to master it. And that's how you really become a good digital creator. The thing is, like, if you really choose this path, it's a long term. It's going to be, every business is going to be looking for digital creators, digitally skilled people, media people. So if you become good at it, cover up all the areas, you're a storyteller, you become in front of the camera, you can edit the videos, the tools, the major tools, Adobe, DaVinci Resolve, all those tools. If you're good at, your path is long. Every business is going to want a proper expert or few as the business is more, and we see that we want multiple people who's good at videography, but now we look for a digital creator, because we know digital creator can edit videos, storytell, be in front of the camera, think about the transitions, the color balancing, the all those things. So
another important thing is that obviously you need to, again, going back to adaptation, you need to be able to adapt stuff to a company. It'd be fine me making a great video, but if it's got nothing to do with Seeker Host, doesn't make people have that feeling, or the thing, it's sort of pointless to do as well. So again, you got to be quite specific, like you said, with the colorings. You got to make sure it's right. You got to make sure you're using the right wording for the audience. Have you researched the audience? Do you know who's actually watching your videos? A lot of people simply don't. Whereas you've got free tools. YouTube gives it to you right there. If you're a YouTube content creator, go to analytics. one of the best things I found to do is go through your videos and just check where people go down. So, you know, basically you can check your videos and it'll be like retention up, then it'll go retention down. Take a little note. Why was retention down? Was the light a little too bright? Were you saying something? For instance, the last 4 or 5 tutorials that I've put out, we think, why have they not got so much interaction? Why are they dropping off? It's the intro. You know, the little musical intro?
Yeah.
People don't like it. They just log off straight away. They click off. I wouldn't have known
so
that.
they were dropping off from there.
Absolutely.
You can see
literally
it from that
it go like that, and then it goes, boop, retention. And it's like a 4-second intro.
Yeah, it's like, it's
People don't
really important to hook the people, right, these days, because there is so much content to stand out. The best is only going to get the chance. So, yeah.
Find out what the bad things are, remove them, keep the good things, and yeah, you'll learn.
That's the way. So yeah, you heard about what are the core skills that you need to learn to become a digital creator, and you evolve as you do. So we'll back to you with another video. Hope this video got some tips for you, and James and me will be bringing up more tutorials on Seekerhost, as well as informative videos for the Seekerhost channel. See you again.
Cheers, guys.